Welcome back to Superflat Survival. This is episode 15. In the last episode, we went to the Nether and we retrieved the wither skeleton skulls that we needed to spawn in a wither. After we defeat the wither, we can use the nether star to craft our very first beacon. And I think we're going to use emeralds for the base. In fact, we could set that up now before we go. Let me grab some emeralds from the chest here. I can't remember how many it takes exactly to make a pyramid, but let's go find out. I'm going to see if 2 stacks and 20 is enough. We're going to set the beacon up out here, right in front. That seems like a prime real estate right here. It'd be nice if I could line it up with that water column. I'm not sure exactly what block that is. We could go figure that out, but I think we'll just lay this out and we'll take our chances with that. We can always adjust the beacon location later. So let's start placing blocks. This looks like it's going to be enough emeralds for a full beacon base with all the maximum effects. I've done something wrong though. It's not supposed to be 4 in the middle. What have I done wrong? Okay, I think I figured it out. That took a lot of emerald blocks, almost 3 stacks, I think. So we're going to have to save up again. But look, I think we have the full beacon pyramid in now with 4 tiers, and so we should be able to get the maximum effects once we place a beacon on this pyramid. Now that the beacon pyramid blocks are placed, let's hop into the end and spawn in a wither. To do that, we just need to go up to the end portal. So we'll pop into this farm area and go up the water column, the bubble elevator. At the top is our end portal, and once we jump into the end, we're going to dig out an area under the end portal, the one on the end side. And we're going to use the cheaty bedrock method to cheat the wither. So let's go dig a hole under this portal over here. What direction am I facing? I'm not sure, but we might need to be facing west. Okay, we are facing west. So we're just going to dig the hole on this side. And we need to go under the bedrock of this portal here. So let's just start digging out in a straight line, starting from back here. And we need to go, I think it's 3 blocks deep. So this is how deep we need it to be. And then we need to dig out all the blocks under the portal here. 3 needs to go 3 down. So I need to go 1 more down. And once we're low enough, we just need to dig out a 5x5 area here, which I'm doing now. And then we'll go ahead and place in the obsidian in a T shape. On top of that, we'll place the soul sand. And then we can place in the wither skeleton skulls to spawn in the wither. I've brought a Smite 5 sword. It also has mending on it. We got that from the end when we did some end city looting a few episodes back. Let's place in the obsidian now. Smite on the sword is going to help us defeat the wither. What you don't want to have on your sword for defeating the wither using this method is, what is it? Knockback. You don't want knockback because you want the wither to glitch into the bedrock and get stuck, taking suffocation damage. Oh, I'm 1 obsidian short, aren't I? I need this to be a full T shape. Luckily, I should have some obsidian. Yep, there we go. In the ender chest. Obsidian's easy to get now that we have access to the end. We can just mine the pillars. To get obsidian, let's put the ender chest away, and we're going to grab our obsidian, our soul sand, and our wither skeleton skulls. It's time to fight the wither. Let's do it live. Well, pre-recorded. Okay, so we've dug out the hole, we've placed the obsidian, and now we place the soul sand on top, like so. Next we place in the wither skeleton skulls. I think we can just place them on this side. There we go. And as soon as I place the final skull, we should have a wither spawning in. Let's swap swords so we don't accidentally use the wrong one. That would be a bad day, because then we would have to actually fight the wither. All right, here we go. Placing the final one, and it looks like it worked. Let's back up so we don't take damage. And it should explode now. And you can see the wither is taking suffocation damage in the bedrock already. So we're just going to go in with our smite sword and take some easy hits here. This is a really easy way to defeat the wither. A little bit cheaty, but it gets you a nether star. And then you can craft as many beacons as you like. And now we've done it. And let's pick up our nether star. Did we just get... Oh, maybe I didn't need to place that last obsidian. But that's okay. And I was just wondering why we got an extra piece of soul sand back. But anyways, I'm excited we got our nether star. And now we can go back and craft our very first beacon. Jumping through this end portal should take us back to where we last set our spawn, which it looks like that was the bed up here. I actually thought it was down below, but that's fine. We can just fly off the edge. I actually do want to set my spawn down here, though. This is where we're going to craft our very first beacon, and then we'll place it on the pyramid to get all the effects we want, which we have to pay for, so let's grab some ingots as well. All right, how do you craft a beacon? I can never remember. Let's grab some obsidian. I think we need glass. Where's the glass? Let's grab some glass and see if we can craft the beacon. I'll just look for the crafting recipe. Okay, there we go. It's just glass and 3 obsidian. And there we go. That's our very first beacon crafted. All right, let's go place this beacon on the pyramid and see what we get. Oh, I gotta grab something to pay for the effects we want. Let's just use emeralds. Why not? Emeralds are easy to get. We have plenty of tradable items. And we'll come up here to the beacon pyramid that we made at the beginning of the episode and set down our very first beacon. There we go. We got the advancement, and it looks like the beacon beam is right about where I wanted. I wanted it to line up with that water column up there, and I think we nailed that. It's just a little bit off the platform, but that's fine. Now, what effects would we like to get here? Do we want haste? Jump boost, resistance. I think we automatically get regeneration as a secondary effect. We could choose strength. I think we'll just do resistance for now. Let's put in something here, and we want resistance and regeneration. Yes, let's check that off. Ow! So do I have resistance now? Am I going to heal from that damage I just took from the big slime? It looks like my hearts are going up, but that's normal. Do I still need to eat food? Is that what's going on? I think the beacon effects, they should keep my health up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, regen and resistance. Oh, do I have to activate the secondary effect using another emerald? I'm so bad at this. Alright, let me see. No, we already have the regen, I think. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, we just activated the regeneration. And so if I take damage now from a slime, I should be able to heal up from it. Yeah, looks like we're healing. With the beacon done, it's time to start on today's build, which is going to be a new villager trading hall. And I've already set up a little platform up top there where it's going to be. We'll go take a look at that in just a moment. I need to make sure I have some building blocks. So I've grabbed 6 sacks of stone bricks, and I think there's even more up there already. Let's go check. Next to the end portal, I left a bunch of resources from when we removed the stronghold. There should be still, yeah, in this chest here. Yeah, okay, so we've got some extra stone bricks, including cracked and mossy left over. Let's grab some of these. We're going to use these in today's build. Let's grab some glowstone as well. We'll bring a chest over. And let's bring an iron door too, because I think I want to set that up as the entrance for now. Kind of a temporary entrance. Let's grab out some more blocks here. We're just going to move this all over. I'm also going to need a bunch of these iron bars, but it looks like my inventory has filled up. Let's just grab 2 stacks for now. That should be enough. All right, so this is where we're going to build, is up here. If we speed across the sky bridge and up the next water column. Oh, there's the beacon beam. We can see it now from up here. Did I line it up correctly? With this water column, it looks like I did. It's hard to tell for sure, but I could check the coordinates, I suppose. It's close enough. Let's go up the water column here. And this is the way to the mob farm, of course. But what I've done is I've built another platform, another bridge from the water column here, the bubble elevator. And it goes over to this door here. This is where I'm going to set up a temporary iron door, because this is going to be the future villager trading hall, and I need to be sure that the villagers are going to be trapped inside. So this might be a little bit inconvenient for me to get in and out of, but in the future it'll be good. Okay, that does work with a button on each side as well. If I pop in here, how hard is it to reach the button? So the first thing I need to do is actually expand the width of the farm by 1 block on both sides. Actually, does it need to be 2? No, one block on each side. And then I need to go back, what is this, eight more blocks? So that we have enough room for all the villagers that I want to fit into this villager trading hall. So we're just going to use cobblestone for the platform. We have plenty of it. In the last episode, we made a new cobblestone generator, and so it's even faster and easier to get cobblestone. It's also pretty easy to get stone and stone bricks, smooth stone as well. So the block palette will consist largely of those blocks. That's just what we have easy access to. But there are some other blocks that we can incorporate in this build, and I want to try to work those in as well. They include basalt, bone blocks, and if possible, I want to go back to the nether and get the warped and the crimson stems. And we're going to try to use some of those colors as accent colors because our block palette is pretty gray. All right, so we've expanded the platform. I need to go 1 block on this side as well. While we're up here, this also is pretty close to the mob farm. So I believe we're getting mob drops while we're here. And it should be pretty easy to get XP over there as well. Anytime we want to level up, we can just hop over there and kill a few mobs. All right, we almost have our platform base in, and then we can begin to put in the walls. There's a couple of blocks left to place here. There we go. So that's all the cobblestone in. This is the footprint of what's going to be the future villager trading hall. Let's grab out some of these stone bricks now. And the pattern that I had in mind for this build, we're going to do 2 there. And then we're going to do, let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to go out 1 more. So I need to grab some cobblestone again. This is how it's going to go, though, is it's going to stick out. It's going to go diagonal there. And then what I need to do is I need to put in a cobblestone block every 3? And then we put stone brick on top of that and then bring it back in. So basically, I think I need to add another row of cobblestone here to the base so that we can have these little turnouts here for the villagers to stand in. So this would be like 1 villager stall right here. And we're going to put a block in between each villager. So if we extend this platform out a bit, you can see that the next villager would go here. And we're going to keep doing that. Let's see, when we come in the front door, this won't be here. So when we come in the front door here, there's eventually going to be another block for the floor as well, which is why I have it dropped down by 1. which means there's going to be another block here as well, which is probably where I'm going to put the glowstone. And this is what the villagers are going to stand on. And that'll make sure that it's lit up for the villagers as well inside their individual trading stalls. So let me go grab some more blocks. We have a lot of work to do here. Whee! Up the Vader and into our future villager trading hall. Let's go ahead and sleep. And as you can see, I have almost the first layer complete here. I've left an opening at the end. This might be a future entrance or exit to another area. So I want to leave a door there. But I do need to finish placing the blocks up here for the villager chambers. So let's finish placing in the stone brick that we need. I left a spot here as well temporarily, but I think we can fill it in now. I was just using it as a drop into the water below, but we'll still be able to do that. Plus we have wings anyway, so it's not a real concern. Let's finish placing in the glowstone on all the little spots where the villagers are going to stand. And if you count these up, you can see that there are nine villager spots on each side for a total of 18 villagers, which is more than we have now. I think we have about 10 or 11 villagers currently. So this will be a slight expansion, but I think that's all we really need. So I'm not going to worry about the floor right now, but what I want to do is place in a bunch of beds. Here, let's make a crafting table. It'll be good to have one up here anyway, since we're working on a building project in this area. We'll just put it here for now. And what I want to do is craft a bunch of beds, and we're going to try to get some villagers up here. First, though, I need to bring the walls up just a little bit so they don't accidentally fall over the edge. I need to fill this in down here as well. Here, let's use wool. As long as we have enough to block this off. And then, let's see, can we... Yeah, we'll bring the walls up one more block as well. Just placing in the last of the beds. I have the walls built up sufficiently high so that the villagers can't escape. We can bring them up here right away and start breeding them up. I want to get them ready because it's going to take some time. And then we'll place them in their little villager cells. But that's all the beds placed down, 18 of them. Looks like I crafted a few extra. We'll put those away somewhere. And I need to go get more resources, and we need to get the villagers up here. So let's go down and see how difficult that's going to be to get the villagers here. I want to bring them up these bubble vaders, up these water columns. Wow, there's always mobs in this mob farm. Every time I come over here, it's just absolutely packed. Good way to get XP, I guess. I bet this chest is full. Oh, not quite yet. We can put some of this stuff away. I don't need a chest plate at the moment. All right, let's fly down now and create a path in order to get the villagers up here. Oh, don't need that either. So the villagers are currently underground down here in this area, and I've already put in some walls. This is going to funnel them into the area with the water column to bring them up to the sky bridge. From the sky bridge, we need to get them all the way down and go up the second water column and in there. So I'm going to need to block off a few areas. Let me grab some more of these stone walls, and then we can make sure that we funnel the villagers in the right direction. This is going to be really interesting, but let's try to move some villagers and see what happens. So as soon as I remove these fence gates, there are no barriers between the villagers. Oh, we got one. We got one taking the leap of faith. So they should go down this path. Let's follow this villager and see what he does. Oh, okay, he's kind of stopped here. Let's remove this fence gate. That might be an obstacle for them. I'm not sure how their pathfinding AI... Yeah, they're also going to want to return to their workstations. So we should probably remove all the beds and workstations. Once they make it into this area, it's going to be really hard to wrangle them into this water column here. But once they're up top, it should be fairly straightforward. What I'm expecting is, yeah, I've put in some walls here, so they shouldn't be able to get over the walls. And hopefully they won't pathfind over the edge or anything. If we get them over to this water column here, I've also blocked off the mob farm up top here, so they shouldn't be able to go that way, which means it's nothing but the straight into the farm. I hope they can pathfind over this. We'll find out, and I've removed the door as well. They should want to take these beds if it's nighttime, so let's see if we can get them up here. All the beds have been removed. Now it's time to remove some workstations. All the villagers are mostly still here. I haven't seen any leave yet. Why is this cartography table here? We don't even have a cartographer. Yeah, do I have enough room in my inventory for all these workstations? I think so. A couple of them will stack. And I'm pretty sure I've traded with every villager. So their trades should be locked in. There we go. And the last workstation right there, Iron Golem, you can stay there. And yes, I had exactly enough room in my inventory for all those workstations. All right, did any villagers leave? It looks like the answer is no. The villagers were being very stubborn, but as you can see, the sun is setting, and now they're all slowly starting to come out. Once they're all out, I'm going to block this area off so that they can't go back down there. I think they're pathfinding to the beds, but there's only 2 over there. Is that everyone? Okay, 1 villager left. And let's follow this guy. We're going to block this off. Oh, okay. All right, we lost a librarian. I don't know where he thinks he's going. But once he gets out of here, we can block off this area. Come on, librarian. Here he comes. I'm just going to follow this guy and make sure that he can't go back. Yes, I've done it. At least 1 villager has come up. Let's see what happens now that he's up here. Okay, that's good progress. I think I can leave him up here for a bit. Let's see if we can get a couple more guys to come up. Are you going to pathfind over to the other bubble vader? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to force them down the sky bridge here. Oh, but the cleric is walking away. Let's see how far will he go. He has no reason really to pathfind down there, but maybe I can give him a bed to pathfind to. Is this too far? Here, let's place a bed right here and see what happens. Okay, the cleric is coming slowly. We still have a bit of nighttime left. There's the moon. Let's see if we can get him all the way in. Oh, he took the bed. Of course he did. All right, let's go get some more villagers then. He can stay in that bed for now. In you go. There we go. They're slowly going in. Can we get you guys in as well? Let's push you toward the bubble column. Yes, fantastic. And just a few left. Let's get the farmer in. And then we'll go up and check on them. There's still several down that didn't come up even the first elevator. All right, pathfind this way, fellas. Maybe if I put some workstations in, they'll be a little happier. I do have a few on me that we can use. All right, let's put in lecterns on this side. That'll make the librarians happy. And then we can put in a fletching table down here. Let's get the farmer in as well on this side. And let's put down a few more workstations. We can get the clerics back here. They're going to go on this side. And who else can we get in? Yeah, let's do the 2 the grindstone and the smithing table as well. I want 1, 2, 3 farmers. This is probably gonna change later, but for now they can just go right there. I want to get most of these workstations out of my inventory. Plus it'll keep the villagers that are already up here happy. And I don't think they have anywhere to go, so I shouldn't have to worry about putting the door back yet. Let's get back down here. We might have to wait till nighttime again, but I want to see if we can get the rest of the villagers up. It took a while, but this is the last villager right here. And as we push him up, he should pathfind to his workstation. Let's make sure he finds it by taking it up for him. All right, so we got 2 guys left out here. The rest are all inside. Let's put down this workstation and see if we can get all of them in here. And then we'll put the door in place and throw them some food so we can start breeding them up. Oh, you like playing in the water, do you? All right, let me see if I can break their AI here. Push them toward the villager trading area. Got a workstation for you, all ready to go. All right, these guys may need some extra work, but they're almost all in. Well, let's check on the villagers and see how they're doing. Everybody looks like they're just standing by their workstations. We've got an iron golem that spawned up here, of course. That's a concern for the future, actually. We may end up putting slabs on the floor to prevent that from happening. But what I want to do now is toss these villagers a few stacks of carrots and see if I can breed them up. I saw somebody pick up the carrots. Was it the Fletcher? Might have to wait a few minutes. I want to see if we can get more villagers in here. I haven't been able to get these villagers to breed in quite some time. They didn't like where they were living before underground, but hopefully they like this area much better. We've done it! The villagers are now breeding, and there are several new baby villagers in the new villager trading hall. I've added a couple new workstations as well, and you can see that I've built up the walls. I haven't quite finished the roof yet because I haven't decided if I want to leave it open, but it is spawn-proof up there, so we don't need to light it up. The workstations I added are just these ones here, the stone cutters. I want to get a couple masons in here. Once these little baby villagers grow up, we can trade for blocks. Lots of progress today on the Villager Trading Hall, and we have a brand new beacon, but I am out of time for this episode, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next Superflat episode.